Hello guys and welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. Well, we have a lots of stuff to get into today, as you can see in my title that there is a madness going on, regarding our midfield area. So we will talk about all of those stuff regarding Amrabat, regarding Gravenberg, and there have some, news is coming out regarding our outgoing of the players. So we will touch all those subjects. So do make sure to smash the like button, and if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe, and let us help us reach that 150 subscriber mark. So anyway, without any further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I would like to talk about is Amrabat deal. We all know it's been going on for months. We have been linked with Amrabat since June, I guess. So yeah, it's mid-August and we are still talking about him. It's been 2 months. So there have been some updates coming out regarding Amrabat, and this is what the Express had to say. They said Liverpool could hijack Manchester United's interest in Fiorentina midfielder Sofyan Amrabat. United want to sign Amrabat, who is waiting for a move to Old Trafford, but the club's transfer business is at a standstill. Erik ten Hag seemingly needs to offload more players before he can buy, leaving Amrabat in a precarious position. And Gianluca Di Marzio claims Liverpool have held talks with Fiorentina over the potential signing. Liverpool are said to be working on a deal throughout intermediaries. So yeah, brother, it is something we need to worry about. I do not think that it will be the case. See, the thing is that Amrabat have waited for us, and there have been some update from Fabrizio Romano as well, and he said Manchester United need to submit a bid for Sofyan Amrabat now. He has been waiting this entire time for United. He has been waiting and waiting for United to put in a bid. Liverpool have also called his agency to be informed on the situation. So yeah, there are multiple journalists, as you know, Alfredo Pedula, Fabrizio Romano, Gianluca Di Marzio, all are claiming that Liverpool have made some contact to to Amrabat with Fiorentina. So see, obviously we all know, I guess Liverpool have signed someone from Stuttgart, I guess, some 30-year-old guy, one Japanese player who seems to be a very good player. I am forgetting his name right now. If you guys can remember, please do let me know that one, absolutely. So see, the thing is that I don't know, man. I do not know. See, if Manchester United are trying to say that they do not have the money to buy Amrabat right away, I will absolutely not, I will not take that shit. I will not believe in that shit. Absolutely not. You know why? We have just gotten rid of what? Matteo Kovac for 9 million euros. We have gotten rid of Fred for 15 million euros, including add-ons. We have gotten rid of Nathan Bishop. We have gotten rid of Anthony Elanga. So we have some money. We have sold, Alex Telles as well. So we have a multiple player we have already gotten rid of. So I do not know what Manchester United is trying to do. Other than that, what I'm really thinking about this deal is, please let me know, guys. Please do let me know. Please do, interact with me in the comment section. See, the thing is that as I am dissecting the situation regarding Amrabat deal is, I know that Manchester United is saying, all the other media outlets are also saying that we need to sell one of those two players, Van de Beek and Scott McTominay, and then only we can go for Amrabat. I do not see any truth in it. I do not find an element of truth in it. Absolutely not. And you know why? Because if you see it properly, this is a Glazer transfer market, and this is how it goes. This is exactly how it goes every summer market. We spend over 2-3 months. We exactly spend a whole summer window for one player. See, if we have gotten Amrabat in the last month, I'm pretty sure we had the money to do that deal. If we have done that, you know what all the Manchester United fans would be talking about right now? We would all be talking about right now that we should go out and buy a centre back. We should go out and buy a backup for Andre Onana. We should go out and buy a second striker maybe. So all of those things would have been in our, in our mind. So yeah, wasting time with Amrabat just gives them that leeway that no Manchester United fans will talk about some other players other than Amrabat, and which is exactly what we have been doing for the past 2 months, talking about Amrabat, and we are still talking about Amrabat, and that is exactly what the Glazers wanted. If we have secured Amrabat earlier, we would have wanted more signings in a centre back or goalkeeper or a second striker, whatever that may be. But now we can't talk about those things. First, we are nervous about, Amrabat deal, because Liverpool are getting linked with him, heavily linked with him, as Fabrizio Romano, Alfredo Pedula, Gianluca Di Marzio, multiple UK outlets all are saying that Liverpool has been linked with Fiorentina regarding Amrabat. So yeah, we will talk about Amrabat. This is how it goes when it comes to Manchester United. This is what happens, when we are under the Glazers. They will make us talk about this is not the first time we have seen that. This is absolutely not the first time we have seen that. Pooja is saying, keep it up, Stafu. Thank you so much, Pooja, for your support. Abhishek is saying, I think we need another striker also. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. We do need another striker. But you know what the fun part is? We will not talk about those things. We will talk about Amrabat. Our clubs runs that way. We have seen that with, Anthony. We have seen that with Sancho. We have spent the whole summer on Sancho. We haven't got him. And then we again got in for him in the next summer. We spent that summer, and in that last period of that summer, we were able to secure Sancho. It was the case with Harry Maguire. It was maybe we did not like Harry Maguire, but that was the case, regarding him on that transfer market. It was also the case, regarding, I can't remember the name, but yeah, we have seen that. It is a common format for Manchester United. Oh yeah, you know what? We have done that with Frankie de Jong. We have spent the previous summer, that whole summer saga was about Frankie de Jong, but we haven't gotten rid of, we were not able to sign him. So yeah, you can see the format that's been going on around Manchester United. So yeah, brother. Rohit is saying, hi bro. Hello Rohit, thank you so much, brother, for joining. Rohit is welcoming. Abhishek, yeah, man, please do let me know where are you from, and if you haven't already, please, brother, do subscribe. We get live every day at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. and we do talk about Manchester United. So yeah, those who have joined us later, I would read it out again. What Fabrizio Romano have said: Manchester United need to submit a bid for Sofyan Amrabat now. He has been waiting and waiting and waiting this entire time for United. Liverpool have also called his agency to be informed on the situation. So we all know that we have been slapped around, that we need to sell either Van der Beek or Scott McTominay. I will get into those players as well. There have been some updates. But yeah, we have been slapped around with those. What? Manchester United do not have 5-6 million? They are really trying us to believe, letting us believe that Manchester United does not have 5-6 million to go make that Amrabat deal happen. Seriously. I mean, seriously. I know that we will sign Amrabat. Believe me. We will sign Amrabat. Liverpool will not get a hold of him. And I do feel sorry for Amrabat, brother. I do feel sorry for the guy. He have already rejected Juventus. He have rejected Atletico Madrid. He have rejected Saudi Arabian clubs. And now twice he have rejected Liverpool. What more we can expect from a player like that? He's clearly committed to us. He clearly wants to play under Erik ten Hag. So what is the one thing that has been holding Manchester United to go get in and sign him? And that one reason is, if they do that, we will talk about some other players. And the Glazers does not want that. They want us to stick to that one player. Please do let me know if I am dissecting this properly, or I am just talking bullshit. Please do let me know about that. Because in my opinion, I think it is the case. We have seen this over and over again in every summer transfer window. We do tend to spend a lot of amount on one particular player. And this is happening, in this year as well. In the last 48 hours, Erik ten Hag has made it extremely clear that he needs another forward. He's demanding another forward. My understanding is Erik ten Hag wants 2 incomings, a midfielder and another forward. Brother, we do need all those signings. We needed a centre back as well. We needed all those things. We needed a backup for Andre Onana. We needed to sell Henderson. We needed to sell Van de Beek, Scott McTominay, Anthony Martial, Brandon Williams, Eric Bailly. But yeah, we are not able to do that. So there are some updates. Let me, I am going in periodically. And the next target, obviously, as you can see in my title, that it is, midfield madness. So we have been linked with one another player. As you can see in my polling, please do let me know your opinion on that poll. Who would you prefer? So this came from Alfredo Pedula, and he said Manchester United have made contact with Bayern for Ryan Gravenberch in the last few hours. He wants to leave and has 2 offers from the Premier League, including Liverpool. Gravenberch, however, prefers to work with Erik ten Hag again. You can see what is pulling all those players towards Manchester United. It is not Manchester United. It doesn't make me glad to say that, because I am a Manchester United fan first. Then I am a fan of my manager. Then I am a fan of many of our players. But at first and foremost, I am a fan of Manchester United. But as it stands right now, as all the players are saying, they are not, they are not getting pulled towards Manchester United because of the club. They are getting pulled towards Manchester United because of our manager. So how many times your Red Devil bro have said that, yeah, Erik ten Hag is the reason we have seen some level of competence in this our transfer market, which was missing for the 5-10 years maybe. So Erik ten Hag is the reason who is pulling out all those players towards Manchester United. Mason Mount believed in the plan of Erik ten Hag. Andre Onana wanted to play under Erik ten Hag. Yeah, Rasmus Højlund wanted to play under Erik ten Hag as well, as he was a Manchester United fan. Now Amrabat and now Gravenberch. Every one of those players wants to play under Erik ten Hag. And that is the one thing, believe me, that is the one component that made Manchester United relevant in this summer transfer market. If it was some other manager, we wouldn't be even be able to sign players like Andre Onana or even Rasmus Højlund. So yeah, we do need to be really, we do need to be grateful towards, Erik ten Hag, because he is the man who is pulling all the strings, not Martin Madness, not Richard Arnold Madness, absolutely not the Glazers Madness. They have been trying to slow down the transfer market process as much as they can. Now they are talking about Mason Greenwood. They are, bringing up update about Mason Greenwood. As I said that, they have announced Rashford's signing of a new contract was like, Rashford was a new player. They act like that. They would have talked about all those things maybe before the transfer market started or after the transfer market ended. But no, they have to cover the Marcus Rashford subject. They have to cover the Greenwood subject in this particular transfer market area, so that us fans get diverted from the actual reasons that we haven't been signing enough players, that we are not backing our manager enough, that we should not talk about all those things, but what we should talk about, we should be grateful because Marcus Rashford is in one of the highest salary structure in English Premier League right now. I'm happy, I'm glad he is making that money, but we could have, if that news came to me in the month of September, I would not have been upset, brother. What is making us upset is not enough signing, especially after that Wolves match. I know this was just one match, but it was quite clear. It was quite clear we needed more signing. Even Erik ten Hag said that in his post-match conference. Yeah, we do need signings. And previously, he has said that numerous times. If we are going to compete with clubs like Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Newcastle, all those clubs, we need more signings because all those clubs are investing in their club and they're getting a hold of players. What Erik ten Hag wanted. Chelsea have just spent £170 million on 2 midfielders not even in a 7-day gap. So seriously, Manchester United are trying to let us believe that they do not have 5-6 million so that they can go out and secure a player like Amrabat. That is absolutely bullshit, brother. Please do let me know your opinion about my opinion, what I have just said. Do you believe that? Do you think I am right? Or I am just talking bullshit? Maybe I am talking bullshit. Who knows, brother? So there have been 12 votes. Please, any of you guys who haven't voted yet, please do put in your vote. 67% of you guys want Amrabat. Yeah, I want Amrabat as well, brother. I want that. The amount of time he has waited for us, I guess we owe him that much at the very least. Modi is saying, shame Mainu got hurt. I am not sure we are going to find another better than what we have in-house with Kobe and Greenwood, given FFP limitations. Man, we do not have any FFP limitations. Yeah, we do have that. We do have that, but that is not the one thing that is keeping us from signing new players. Believe me, the Glazers are the one, brother. Believe me, the Glazers are the one. Rian is saying he needs to sell first. We have too many players who are expecting to start games. He should sell some of them to make space. Ivan Ferguson is a good boy. Ivan Ferguson was a fantastic lad. I would have been really happy if we would have gotten for Ivan Ferguson. But as Brighton has made it clear that they would like to keep Ivan Ferguson for the next 3-4 years. But yeah, that can change. We all know that can change. Gautam is saying Ferguson of Brighton or Felix and Amrabat. Man. We are. See, the thing is that, do I want Ferguson? Do I want Felix? Do I want Amrabat? Do I want Gravenberch? Do I want Pavard or Todibo? I want every one of those players. Even Eric Ten Hag wants every one of those players. But the thing is that we will not get those. It's as simple as that, man. We will not get those. You know why? Because we are under the Glazers. They will not spend any penny. They will not spend any amount of money in this summer transfer market. Yeah, they have come out in the middle of transfer market and said that they will support Eric Ten Hag, with their all might. They will support Eric Ten Hag, but that was a false notion. That was a false hope given by us, our owners. So yeah, brother. Purvail is saying the one who said he is happy with Kane to Bayern, yet you failed to choose between Pavard and Todibo, Amrabat and Onana. This coach stating to dig his own grave. We need miracles to finish in top 4. Man, this coach is not doing that, brother. I will say it over and over again. Eric Ten Hag is not the problem. Eric Ten Hag is not the problem. He has said that ask any managers, he will want more players. Including Eric Ten Hag himself, he wants more signing. So why isn't he signing the players? Why? Give me one good reason. Why would Eric Ten Hag stop Manchester United to sign some new players? Whoever that player may be. He is not doing that. Absolutely, he is not doing that. Then who are doing that? Our Murtagh, our John Murtagh, our Richard Arnolds, and obviously the Glazers. The fucking Glazers, brother. It all comes down to the Glazers. What I have said previously, I will repeat that until and unless we get rid of the Glazers, that every problem, whether it's a minor or a major problem, it all comes to the Glazers. It all comes to the Glazers, brother. It's not Eric Ten Hag who is putting down all those signings. That, yeah, you know what? Yeah, my club is letting me have all those players, but I am happy with the 3 signings I have had. It is not the case, football. Absolutely not. So please do not say that, this coach starting to dig his own grave. No, brother. He's absolutely not. He's trying to pull out Manchester United out of their own grave, man. The grave we have been digging since 18 years. So, that is what exactly Eric Ten Hag is doing, brother. Shubhi is saying we need another pure defensive mid forward. Casemiro is alone. Absolutely, man. That is why I would prefer Amrabat over Gravenberch. Both are fine midfielders, but Amrabat is quite defensive-minded, whereas Gravenberch is a big offensive-minded midfielder, such as Mason Mount or Bruno Fernandes. We have already covered that sector with Eriksen also, but we do need a player. If we are going to let go of Donny van de Beek and Scott McTominay, we have already gotten rid of Fred. So if we are going to let off all those players, we do need 2 signings. I get maybe Amrabat and that Gravenberch deal could be that we may loan him out for this year and have an obligation to buy him the next year. That may happen. I think that would make a lot of sense because we do need 2 midfielders, especially Donny van de Beek and McTominay if those players go out. As it stands right now, we are still talking with Athletic Bilbao regarding the Donny van de Beek deal. Maybe he will get sold in a very small amount of money. That can happen. And if it is quite sure that West Ham is letting go of Lucas Paqueta to Manchester City, and it is a deal, around 100 and 110 million pounds. So that is a massive deal as well. So I guess West Ham can, as the reports are suggesting, that West Ham may revisit the idea of signing, Scott McTominay. That can happen, and I think that should happen. If they have already let go of Declan Rice, and now they are thinking of letting go of Lucas Paqueta, so they do need to bolster their midfield, and there is not much time left. I'm pretty sure that they have already previously talked with Manchester United board or negotiators regarding that Scott McTominay deal. So it will not take much time to fast forward that. So I hope, and all the reports are suggesting as well, that West Ham may revisit the idea of signing Scott McTominay. Ono is saying getting a forward as a loan can still be fine as we wait well unto settle. Yeah, man. See, the thing is that if we are not going to buy players, we should at least loan them in. We should at the very least loan them in. As I just said about Gravenberg, if we can make that similar kind of deal with some forward as well, we can do that. And as we are talking about that, there have been, some reports came out from the Sun, and it is regarding the Ansu Fati deal. And what they're saying, there has been a fresh link between Manchester United and Barcelona star Ansu Fati. The winger is reportedly keen for a new start and wants to leave the La Liga giants. Now, according to AS, United are one of the Premier League sides that are keeping an eye on Fati. Arsenal and Tottenham have also been linked with their own moves for the forward. So I guess it may happen. There is a slight possibility, as you guys have, as Ono have just mentioned, that we can loan in another forward. It may be Ansu Fati, it can be Ansu Fati, it can be Joao Felix, but I do not see that Joao Felix is happening. As I have already mentioned, it will cost us a fortune. I'm not trying to save Manchester United's money or Glazers' money, but the money they're asking for is absolutely stupid, man. Spending £35 million for a player for just 1 year, that is absolutely bullshit. That is absolutely bullshit. I do not see that happening, especially with Manchester United. So we may opt for players like Gravenberg, players like Ansu Fati, to make those deals happen by loaning them in this year and have an obligation to buy them in the next one. That things can happen. Even Fabrizio Romano have said Ansu Fati situation, one to watch until the end of the summer. Ansu would love to stay at Barca. This is much contradictory than what the Sun have said. They have said that Ansu Fati wants to leave Barcelona, but what Fabrizio Romano have said, that Ansu Fati situation, one to watch until the end of the summer. Ansu would love to stay at Barca. Message on player side has always been strong and clear, but clubs behind the scenes are still pushing to open talks with Barcelona up to the club now. We all know that Barcelona wants to cash out in on some players because even they are struggling with financial fair play. If they want to make some new signings, their scenario is also that they need to sell player to buy player. So if they have any player in mind, especially they are already trying to buy Joao Cancelo. So yeah, that can happen. To make those deals happen, to accumulate the sum of money, they may loan out Ansu Fati for this year and looking out to sell him in the coming year, which would be quite good for us clubs like Manchester United, who does not want to spend a lot of money this year on another midfielder and on another striker. So yeah, I can see those things happening. Please do let me know your opinion, brother. Please do let me know your opinion. Let me check the poll for a bit. So there has been 26 votes and Amrabat. 85% of you wants Amrabat. Okay, brother. I can see that. Eric is saying Amrabat and Greenwood be good to go. Man, you guys are mistaking one thing. I will say that. I don't know if you guys will agree with me or not. Even if Mason Greenwood joins tomorrow, he will not be starting the game, brother. Believe me, the time he will start the game, it will be around in the month of September or maybe October, November. That will be the case, believe me. Even if he joins tomorrow, he will not be getting any startup from the very beginning. That will just not happen. That is not going to happen, man. So we do need another striker if we want to see Manchester United securing some points. Because if we take this same squad to that Arsenal match, we will get, banished. We will get bantered. We will get punished. Absolutely, we will get punished by Arsenal if that is the squad we bring down that, Emirates, the same squad we have played against Wolves. So anyway, guys, if any one of you are new to the channel, new to the community, and enjoying the show, please do subscribe the channel and let us, help us, reach that 150 subscriber mark. So anyway, what Tulipo is saying, Amrabat and Power in the midfield and sell Maguire to prevent unwanted goals and bring back Greenwood and sell Martial. If it was only that easy, brother, if it was only that easy, man, believe me, believe me, I would have wanted that. I would have wanted to see let go of Martial, let go of McTominay, Van de Beek, Brendan Williams, Eric Bailly, Dean Henderson. I do not want to see them in my club anymore. But letting go of them is quite a hard task, as we all know that Harry Maguire have asked for a payoff of 10 million or so. I know that we will still make some money out of that deal. It is not like that West Ham is willing to pay us 10 million and that all money would go out to pay off Harry Maguire. That is not the case. West Ham have agreed to pay us 30 million pounds. So even if we give Harry Maguire 10 million pounds a payoff, we will still left with 20 million pounds. We can use that money to save and secure maybe some of those deals. That is possible, but we will see, brother. We will see. Another forward, I doubt that will happen. We have no funds and we have deadwood just chilling and cashing checks. Centre mid is more likely since Fred is gone, but we are looking at losing Amrabat to Liverpool, which will break my heart. I do hope, Ishan, that is not be the case. Believe me, brother, I do hope that will not be the case. I know that there have been multiple outputs, multiple reporters talking about that same thing, that Liverpool had made some contacts. But as Fabrizio Romano have mentioned, that Amrabat is still waiting for Manchester United. He has rejected Liverpool deal again, twice. In one transfer window, he have rejected Liverpool twice. Now I do really feel bad for the guy. Believe me, as we have, when we were covering our Tchouaméni section, in that session, I have said that I would prefer Tchouaméni over Amrabat. But as it stands right now, the level of commitment I have been noticing from that guy, I do want Amrabat now. I absolutely want Amrabat now. Believe me, brother, the only reason our club is waiting to make that deal happen, I have already said that reason. Because if that Amrabat deal happens right now, even right now, if tonight we see a confirmation that Manchester United have signed Amrabat, we have still 2 weeks left, and all of the Manchester United fans will talk about another centre mid, will talk about another centre back, will talk about another striker, which our club does not want to happen. They manipulate us, man. They manipulate us left and right. So we need to point that out and we need to fight against those shit. Believe me, brother. Shomo is saying sign Amrabat permanently and Joao Felix on loan. Problem solved. Man, Joao Felix on loan would cost us more than signing Amrabat permanently. If we are going to sign Joao Felix, it will cost us around 35 million pounds for just 1 year. And why? Because Atletico Madrid is asking for a 20 million pound payoff for a 1 year loan deal of Joao Felix. The loan fee we will be paying to Atletico Madrid if we do decide to loan out Joao Felix, the amount is going to be around 20 million pounds. And the salary he will be in would cost us around 13 to 15 million pounds. So in total, we would be spending around 35 million pounds for a player who will not be with us after that 1 year. So I absolutely do not see that deal happening, and I do not think that makes sense anyway. It doesn't make sense at all. I guess Atletico Madrid have done that because they want to punish Joao Felix for coming out and saying that his dream club is Barcelona and he wants to play for Barcelona. I guess there is something going on with them. But I do not want to be. I do not want Manchester United to get into that. But I guess Joao Felix on a loan does not make any sense, brother. It does make sense in a footballing perspective. It does. If it was, up for discussion, if it up for a discussion that we may discuss the deal out with Atletico Madrid, and maybe it was possible to make a loan which was in a sensible manner of way, in a sensible financial way. But as the financial stands with his loan deal, I do not think that it will make any sense, brother. Ricky Singh, I wonder what Tenax saw on Mount. I think the Wolves boy Matthews Nunes is a machine. We will see, Ricky. We will see, man. We will see what Eric Ten Hag have seen in Mason Mount. Let's not reach to any conclusion after just one match. If you know what, I always give a lot of time, even after the match have happened. I have already seen the match again, the full 90 minutes, believe me. And there were times where Mason Mount was the only midfield who was tracking the Wolves player back. Not Bruno Fernandes, not even Garnacho, Rashford or Anthony. Mason Mount was the only player who was tracking down the players with Casemiro, and it helped us a lot of time. At least 6-7 times he helped us clear the ball, which is clearly not his job to do, but he has still done that. So yeah, he have not created any chances. F-Talk Sports and some other media houses are ready to bash Mason Mount. I did not see the agenda. I did not understand the agenda behind bashing a player like Mason Mount. I does not see that. Yeah, you can bash him. Maybe I will bash him after 6 months, after 3 or 6 months, if I see that that is the kind of performance he is still giving us. I will not spare Mason Mount, believe me, but I will give the player the minimum respect he deserves as a Manchester United player. At the end of the day, to me, he is a Red Devil, so I will give him that benefit of doubt at the very least. Before I go out and start bashing our own players, I will give them some chance at the very least. And my manager as well. As you guys already know, I do trust and believe in Erik ten Hag. So if he have thought, we all knew it was his first signing, it was his priority signing. So I'm sure he has some plan for Mason Mount, and it will take some time. Yeah, he have played English Premier League earlier, but that does not mean that, you know, the philosophy of gameplay for Chelsea and Manchester United is absolutely same. No, brother. So yeah, it will take them some time, and we need to be patient for that, man. We absolutely need to be patient for a bit. Dharma is saying, demand all he wants. We don't have the funds if we don't sell. Literally same shit, different day, same headlines, all wounded, different. Yeah, man. Rahul is saying, midfield and defense, our coach be serious. I hope so, brother. We were on a roll. Now, in the last 2 weeks, we have reverted back to same old United in the market. If we don't sign Amrabat when he is available for 30 million euro and waiting potentially for us because of our incompetence, it will be our absolute shambles, man. Yeah, man, it would be. But as I have said, man, I guess it is quite deliberate why we are waiting around. Because our club does not want us to talk about another centre back or another striker or maybe another, midfielder. So if they hang that around a bit more time regarding that Amrabat deal, so we will still be talking about Amrabat and will not ask around why we are not signing another centre back, why we are not signing another striker. So yeah, they are making sure that those things, those debates does not surface, brother. So they are making sure how they are not making that Amrabat deal. They will make that, believe me, they will make that deal happen. So anyway, there have been some updates regarding Bailey. So the Express have said Manchester United have agreed to release Eric Bailly from his contract if he seals a move elsewhere, reports claim. According to RMC Sports, Bailey has an agreement to leave Old Trafford amid interest from Fulham and Saudi Arabia, but he has rejected the chance to join Besiktas. I will never understand why he could have done that. We all knew that he was quite heavily linked with Al Nassr from the very beginning of the transfer market. I didn't know why that deal didn't put out. Yesterday there was a news that Bailey wants a 700k payoff from Manchester United. I mean, seriously, man, it is all in shambles. It is in shambles, brother. Believe me, the players are so greedy right now. Believe me, the way it is going right now, I hope that Manchester United does not pay off, Harry Maguire, even if it means that we will keep Harry Maguire for the coming 2 years. Just to make a point, believe me, if we pay Harry Maguire this season, in the future we will have to face this kind of similar situations where player will be demanding money from Manchester United just to let go of them. And that should not be the case. That is extortion. That is plain simple extortion. So yeah, brother, I do hope Manchester United does not pay off Harry Maguire and not even Eric Bailly. Steve is saying Manchester United management are just doomed. They are going to finish 12th as Chelsea last season. Take it to the nearest bank. Okay, brother, I hope that will not be the case, man. United are jokes. They're going to end up signing Onana from Everton on a fee of £50 million. Mark this comment. They always panic by players. Always, it will never change. Okay, Joshua? That was a bold comment. I will give you that. That was a bold comment, but I see, we may sign him as well. But I'm pretty sure that we will make sure of that we get Amrabat. We will not let Liverpool take Amrabat. Believe me, man. Believe in a Red Devil, bro. We will sign. We will sign Amrabat, brother. Hey, Mama is saying hello, hi, hello. Thank you, brother, so much for joining. Thank you, every one of you guys, for joining the chat today. come on, get it sorted out. We need him a striker. Yeah, man, we do need a striker. We do need another midfielder. We do need another centre back. We need a lot of players. Let me check the poll for a while. So 56 votes and 84%, in the favor of Ahmedabad. Okay, brother. Okay, that is quite cool to know that. I'm even surprised on this transfer, how they're delaying. Fred is out and his guy can replace him. What are they waiting for delaying him? It will be like Romeo Lavia rejecting Liverpool because he was waiting for them, and when they realized it was too late, our game against Wolves shows clearly that we need this guy. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, you are quite spot on. But see, the thing is that I will say it again. If enough of you guys have missed that, please do let me know about my theory of this. Is it a standstill theory, or is it a viable theory, or is it absolute bullshit I'm talking about? This is a pattern. You see, this is a pattern. This is a pattern what we are noticing regarding the Ahmedabad deal. This is not the first time we have done that. We have done that with Maguire deal. We have done that with Anthony deal. We have done that with Sancho deal. We have done that regarding Frankie de Jong. We have spent the whole summer on one player. And why do we do that? Why do we spend the whole summer on one player? Because you know why? Because the Manchester United fans will talk about only that one player. And we will not ask why we haven't been given another centre back, why Erik ten Hag hasn't been given a backup for Andre Onana, why Erik ten Hag hasn't been given another striker, because we all know Rashford is a brilliant player, but when you put them in that, in that centre forward position, he becomes absolute shit. Yeah, he will get some goals on that position, but that does not make him a proper striker. He will never be a proper striker. Mark my words on this particular matter. Marcus Rashford will never be a proper striker. He does not have those abilities. And you can't just change a player overnight. That is not going to happen. And we have already seen if Haaland gets injured or suspended, what will happen? We will see Rashford as the striker. Yeah, obviously we needed another striker. But the main reason they have delayed this Ahmedabad deal because we will not have the time or energy to talk about all those signings which are absolutely needed even before we go out and play Arsenal. Believe me, man, if we take the same team, the team which have faced the Wolves match, we will get bashed by Arsenal. We will get bashed left and right by Arsenal in that match if we take the same fucking team to that match, brother. We need Ahmedabad before that match happens. Maguire, please get out so that we can buy other defenses. Yeah, man, you can't say that. Please beat soon United. Sofian Amrabat waiting for Manchester United. I love you, Amrabat. Yeah, man, I do love that guy. Now that he has rejected, you know what? He's already a star even before he joined Manchester United because he have rejected Liverpool twice in one transfer window. That is absolutely magnificent from a player who is not even our player yet. So the level of commitment he has already put in, I'm absolutely delighted with that, and I do hope that Manchester United make that. At the very least, we should get Amrabat, brother. At the very least. As for United, they struggle with everything. Greenwood issue, failing to sell players to accommodate new players. They are total lost, and we are going to suffer again this season. Looking at our opponent, how serious they are. How can United only sign 3 players? Yeah, man. Yeah. We from our owner to our negotiators to our officials, they do not give a single shit about Manchester United. All they care about is the money, and all they care about will be the money. So yeah, as long as Manchester United makes money, everything is fine for them. It does not matter, in what position does Manchester United finish in the coming season. That does not bother Richard Arnold. That does not bother John Murdoch or the Glazers. The only thing that matters to them that, we have to make sure that Manchester United remains a money-making machine no matter what. So let me, talk about that Mason Greenwood deal. There have been some updates coming from the Sun, and what they have said, the forward is expected to be reinstated at Manchester United as early as next week. The striker, 21 years old, has been suspended since January last year, but after 18 months on the sideline, a final decision will be made over the next 48 hours by United CEO Richard Arnold. So yeah, what the Sun is claiming, that we will see an official announcement from Richard Arnold, our CEO of the Manchester United, that he will come out and have an official announcement that, yeah, Mason Greenwood will be reinstated into the squad. We will see if that happens, but there is no point talking about that. I do not just want to, make our sessions lengthy and talk about bullshit stuff like that. If he joins, he joins. Do I want Mason Greenwood in my squad? You guys can judge me. Yeah, I do want him. I do want it. This is not about moral anymore. This is not about morality anymore. Football was never about morality. At the very least, in this modern day of footballing, morality does not exist. We would not be even talking about Mason Greenwood if we have already signed a player like Harry Kane or Victor Osimhen. We wouldn't even talk about him. The only reason we are still talking about him is because we haven't got any of those players and we are only left with Rasmus Højlund and an injury-prone Martial. So yeah, that is the main reason we are still talking about Mason Greenwood. Believe me, guys. He wants us, we want him, yet we are dragging like a limping snail. Manchester United isn't serious about becoming winners. Yeah, brother. Manchester United are not signing this guy. You heard it here first. That's how Kim was showing interest, but United kept quiet till he joined Bayern Munich. Same is happening again. I do hope so that will not be the case, brother. Adam is saying, if he's waiting for United, then it means United must have communicated to him to be patient. Hope they'll submit their bid soon. Yeah, man. United have said that. United have said firsthand to Amrabat he needs to be patient. But how much patient the guy can be, man? What, it's been 13-14 days left till the end of the transfer market, and we have been linked with Amrabat for the past 2 months. It is not like that in the last 48 hours we have been linked with him and now we are getting impatient about the deal. It is not like that, man. So yeah, we should have done that deal way earlier. Bishop is saying Manchester United are always sluggish on acceleration of transfer. It was indicated that if a midfielder leaves, they will go into a replacement, and now Fred is gone. Why not go into Amrabat ASAP? Man. Our narratives from our club, it change every time. First, it was we have to sell either Fred or Van de Beek, and now that we have gotten rid of Fred, now the narrative is we need to get rid of either Van de Beek or Scott McTominay, and then only we will be able to put in a bid for Amrabat. How? I mean, this is absolutely demoralizing, guys. This is absolutely demoralizing. The level of lie they feed us year in, year out. It disgusts us. It disgusts me at the very least as a Manchester United fan, that the level of shit, the level of lie we have been fed for the last 18 years. So yeah, brothers, the Glazers should go out. Glazers out, man. That should be happening really soon. If really Sheikh Jassim is out there and he wants to buy the club, I do beg him, I will urge him to pay anything those greedy bastards want and get a hold of that club, brother. Do that, Sheikh Jassim. If you are out there and if there is any chance, I know there is absolutely no chance, but in the slightest way possible, if there is any chance he will listen to this, please do buy the club and save us from that Glazer bantering every year. We get bantered by the Glazers. Believe me, we get silently bantered by the Glazers. Year in, year out, man. Rohit is saying, Bhaiya, doggos are working. Yeah, man, they were working quite a while ago. Roshanjit is saying, man, come on, we need to bid for him ASAP before any other club. Yeah, man, we need to do that. I hope Manchester United understands that. Both Amrabat and Gravenberch, please, yeah, Vidobroto. I am with you, brother. Believe me, I do want Gravenberch and Amrabat as well, because those are, yeah, they both play in midfield area, but they're quite different kind of players, and those players will give us the one thing we are missing: the balance. We are so imbalanced right now in our midfield that will do us no good in the future matches. So we do need to buy those players, as I have said. Maybe we will go for Amrabat, a permanent deal we will go for Amrabat, and in case of Gravenberch, maybe we will loan him in this year in an obligation to buy him the year next. So that may happen, brother. Hope he's not waiting as long as Greenwood, yeah, brother. totally tripped by players who need to move but refuses to move due to financial fair play. They have to sell to buy now. It's sad to see players with no dignity and just want to leech. You can't make it here, then move on. Yeah, brother. They needed to move on for their own sake, actually. Yeah, they will make some money, but I do not see their career getting any limelight anymore. Mate, don't talk about Greenwood. Mate, I do not want to talk about Greenwood. Believe me, guys. That was the main reason I just, read out the article that came out of Sun and I moved on from that subject. I do not want to talk about them. Glazers, I regret supporting this club. Brother. Join the community, man. Join the community. And believe me, there are days I think, why I am not a Real Madrid fan? Why am I not a Manchester City fan or a Barcelona fan or a Bayern Munich fan? There are days I struggle being a Manchester United fan. But what can we do, brother? What can we do? You can change anything but your football club. So yeah, man, you are stuck with it for good. We will see what happens, brother. Onindo is saying this is the United I know who delay until other team hijack. Manchester United, make a beat for Amrabat. We are tired of waiting. Yeah, man, we are. Even Amrabat is tired of waiting. I'm quite sure of that. He wants to play. He wants to play for Manchester United. It is quite clear. He wants to be in that red shirt. But why haven't we seen that still happening? Because of our club, because of our owner, because of our shitty negotiators. The only thing they will only care about is the money, man. What's wrong with Manchester United? I do not know, brother. I absolutely have no idea what's wrong with Manchester United other than our ownership. Pooja is saying Snafu 147. Okay. Anyone who have helped us to reach that 147, thank you so much, brother. And any of you guys who are new to the channel, please do subscribe and let us help reach that 150 subscriber mark. We get live every day at 4 p.m., 11 p.m. in Indian Standard Time. So if you are a Red Devil and you want to talk about Manchester United, you are absolutely welcome to the community, brother. So anyway, guys, Rohit has said, I love Sheikh Jassim. You guys know what happens when Rohit says, I love Sheikh Jassim. Love you, bro. Love all of you guys. Love you, Rohit, and love every one of you guys. Glory, Man United. Shayantan is saying, yeah, brother, we want both of them. We want all of them. I want Gravenberg. I want Amrabat. I want Power and Todibo. I want Joao Felix. I want Victor Osimhen. But it does not matter when I am not the owner of the club. As you guys have said, asked in my Q&A session, our first ever Q&A session, that what would you have done if you was the owner of Manchester United? I would have given everything to Eric Ten Hag, man. Whatever you wanted, I would have done that. Rohit has sent an emoji, I guess, and I cannot see emoji here, guys. And the one thing, it is written hand pink waving. I can see there is an emoji in pink waving hands. Okay, man. Bye. Take care, guys, and as always, kudos to you guys for joining the chat. Thank you so much. We will get live today at 11 p.m. as well. So make sure to tune on. Absolutely make sure to tune on, and we will talk more about many of the stuff. I do hope that I will have some positive news until then. So there have been a massive 80 votes. Thank all of you guys. Thanks to all of you guys. So yeah, man. 80 votes and 80% of you guys want Amrabat. Okay, man. Okay. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for for participating in the voting and in our session. And if you did enjoy the show, please do subscribe the channel and help us reach that 150 mark. Anyway, guys, goodbye. Take care. We'll see you at 11 p.m. today.